Welcome to the Mobile Home Friend YouTube channel. I am Charles Odell, and this is your primary resource for everything manufactured housing. Whether you are tackling a full remodel like the one you see here, or just looking for honest advice on repairs and financing, we provide the data and technical deep dives you need to succeed. Our mission is simple: to help you save money and improve your home through first principles logic and transparent cost breakdowns. For the full technical guides and even more resources, visit us at mobilehomefriend.com.
Welcome to another deep dive from Mobile Home Friend. Today, we are looking at mobile home roof repair based on our latest research at mobilehomefriend.com. We're going to break down everything, and I mean everything you need to know about the costs, the fixes, and the upgrades. Because let's be real, when it comes to your roof, a tiny little problem can turn into a financial nightmare before you know it. Okay, let's dive right in.
You know the feeling, right? You spot this tiny water stain on the ceiling after a storm and think, it's small, I'll get to it. But here's the thing. With a manufactured home, that little drip isn't just a small problem. It's often the tip of a very, very expensive iceberg.
And that's really the heart of the matter. A leak isn't just an inconvenience that drips into a bucket. It's a direct assault on the bones of your home and, just as importantly, its financial value. So yeah, the stakes are incredibly high.
So what's your best move? What's the first line of defense? It's not some huge, complicated repair. Nope. It's all about preventative maintenance, specifically coatings and sealing. This is, without a doubt, the cheapest and most important step you can possibly take.
Okay, let's break down the options here. You could go the DIY route with some seam sealant for a few $100, but you're going to be back on that roof redoing it in a couple of years. Now, if you step it up to a professional elastomeric coating, you're buying yourself anywhere from 5 to 10 years of peace of mind. But really, the best long-term play here is the silicone coat. It costs more upfront for sure, but it can protect your roof for over 15 years.
And this is a huge takeaway from our research on the Mobile Home Friend website. Please do not try to save a little money on those cheap asphalt-based black tar coatings. They just get brittle, they crack when the temperature changes, and pretty soon you're fixing the fix. You've got to stick with materials that are designed to flex and last.
So, elastomeric or silicone? How do you choose? Well, think of it like this. Elastomeric or acrylic is a fantastic all-around choice, but it really doesn't like having puddles of water just sitting on it. Silicone, on the other hand, is totally waterproof. It's perfect for those flatter roofs where water might pond up. If you want the full technical breakdown, you can check out the post on mobilehomefriend.com.
Okay, but what happens if coatings just aren't going to cut it? You know, if you're dealing with serious rust, maybe some big holes, or the structure underneath is compromised, well, you've officially moved past prevention and into the world of structural repairs.
And at this stage, we're talking about replacing whole sections of the roof. For a metal roof, that could mean laying down new panels, which can run you up to $6,000. If you've got a membrane roof, like a TPO, a full replacement could hit $8,000. These are serious numbers, which just goes to show you why that preventative coating is so important.
But let's say you want to turn this problem into a real opportunity. The single best upgrade, hands down, that you can make to a mobile home is a peaked roof over. This isn't just fixing a leak, it's a long-term investment that completely transforms your home.
And yes, the upfront cost is a big one. It can range anywhere from $6,000 to $15,000. It's a major project, basically building a whole new roof with a truss system right over your old one.
But just look at the payoff. A properly installed roof over can last 25, 30, even 40 years, the same as a roof on a brand new site-built house. Think about that. This one upgrade could solve your roofing worries for decades to come. And here's where it gets really interesting financially. A peaked, shingled roof makes the home look way more like a traditional house. Appraisers and lenders love this. It gets rid of water pooling problems and improves your insulation, and it can seriously boost your home's resale value.
Okay, let's shift gears for a minute. We want to empower you to be your own first line of defense. Because honestly, knowing how to spot a problem early is the absolute key to avoiding those huge structural repairs we were just talking about.
So where do you even start looking? It's pretty simple, actually. First, always check the flashing around your vents, pipes, and skylights. The sealant here is almost always the first thing to go. Second, take a close look at the seams where the metal panels overlap. And third, scan for any tiny little cracks or pinholes.
Now these are the big red flags. If you see your ceiling panels starting to sag, that means the wood above them is already soaked. If you smell that musty, moldy odor, water is already trapped somewhere it shouldn't be. These aren't signs of a future problem. These are signs of a critical problem you have right now. You know, the condition of your roof has this huge direct impact on your wallet, especially when you have to deal with banks or insurance companies. This is where all that maintenance really pays off.
This is a question you absolutely need to ask yourself if you ever plan on selling or refinancing, because you can bet that an appraiser is going to be looking at your roof very closely. So, do you know what they're actually looking for?
Well, here's the magic number, and we lay this out in our full guide on the Mobile Home Friend website. Lenders, whether it's FHA or conventional, have a strict rule. The roof needs to look like it has at least 2 years of useful life left. If they see a ton of rust, obvious wear, or ponding water, they're going to demand a repair before they approve that loan.
And here is a critical warning for every single homeowner out there. Your insurance policy is for sudden, accidental events, like a tree crashing through your living room. It is not for damage caused by a slow leak that you ignored for months. If the insurance adjuster decides the damage came from a lack of maintenance, your claim is almost certainly getting denied.
So, when you boil it all down, it really comes back to being proactive. This quote says it all, really. A simple $2,000 coating job every 5 to 7 years can literally prevent a catastrophic $10,000 repair down the road. It's the ultimate financial firewall for your home.
Ultimately, that's the real question, isn't it? Is your roof an asset that protects you, or is it a liability just waiting to happen? With the right care, it's your home's greatest protector. Without it, well, it's your biggest risk. Thanks for watching. For more guides and the full article on this topic, head over to mobilehomefriend.com. Don't forget to check the links in the description below.
Thanks for watching. For more technical guides on this topic, click the link to see the in-depth article over at mobilehomefriend.com. There are many more informational dives into manufactured home topics to investigate and keep your project moving forward.